What's up, guys? It's RGT85. I know I usually don't do like gameplay tip style videos or anything like that, but I felt like this was a big opportunity that I didn't want to pass up. Essentially activating God mode in the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom so that you never die, ever. Unless you want to die, and we'll talk about that in just a second. So obviously everyone's been playing Tears of the Kingdom. I've put about 70 or so hours into this game already, just on the Australian eShop edition. I might have played another edition first. If you like Nintendo related content, you might want to hit the subscribe button. I occasionally talk about Nintendo stuff, but I'm not a Nintendo YouTuber, so don't call me one. But without any further ado, let's talk about this. So, as you can see here, we have our Linky Poo. We have a cool little mask on here. And we are currently at a stable. Now, this stable is the Dueling Peaks stable. In order to get here, if you have this shrine, the Esosh shrine activated, it's very easy to travel to here. You could pretty much go anywhere, but I'm going to show you why I'm talking about this stable in particular. Here's where it is on the general map. So, gives you a little bit of an idea here, but here's where we are at this stable. Now, as you can see, this stable has a well. So let's go and show you guys where this well is. It's right over here. If you jump down this well, it's basically a 3-tiered well system with various levels. And then when you get to the bottom level, there are 3 fairies that are down there. Now, fairies, as you are well aware, bring you back to life should you run out of hearts in the middle of a battle. Regardless, you don't have to activate anything. You don't have to have it mapped to a button. You don't have to have a jug to catch the fairy in. You could simply just pick up the fairies and have them in your inventory. So right now we have 2 fairies in our inventory, and these fairies, like I said, it'll basically give you life so that you don't die. But what if we could make those fairies into an unlimited amount and have an endless supply of fairies? That would essentially be God mode for this game, right? Well, that's what we're going to do here. So basically, this is a duplication glitch. There's other ways to do it, but this is by far the easiest. So basically what we're going to do is we're on this little area here that's risen. We're going to run, we're going to jump, and we're going to take out our paraglider. So now we're gliding along. We're going to hold these 2 fairies that we have. And instead of hitting the B button to return back to the game, we're going to hold down Y and B. And what's going to happen is the game is going to duplicate those 2 fairies, and those 2 fairies are going to be live in action. They can be kind of tricky to capture because obviously these fairies are flying around and stuff like that. But hopefully we'll be able to do this first try so that this video makes sense. So we're going to hold Y and B, like I said, on our Joy-Con or whatever controller you have, doesn't matter. And now you can see those 2 fairies are there. So now we have 4 fairies. Well, wait a minute. 4 fairies? We just had 2 fairies. We didn't do anything to change that up. Well, let's try it again. Let's go back up here. Go ahead and get on this little area here. Go ahead and run and jump. I like to do it with the fairies so that when you're jumping, you're towards the bottom of your jump. So that way the fairies are closer to the ground. So now that we have our 4 fairies, we can go ahead and hold those. Once again, we're going to hold down Y and B to return to the game. And then, boom. Now there's 4 fairies there. So now we're up to 8 fairies. And that's essentially how you get God mode out of this game. Because what the game is doing is it is essentially duplicating those fairies. So you'll have an unlimited amount of fairies that you can always use. So if you're in a battle and something kills you, it doesn't matter because these fairies are going to bring you right back to life. You could do it with anything too. You want to do it with diamonds so that you can fuse the diamonds? You could do that. And you do everything the exact same way. A lot of people are upset by this. They say it ruins the game, this, that, or the other. I don't think it ruins anything, okay? It's a single-player game. Like, if you want to cheese the game because, I don't know, maybe you're not good at it, maybe you're struggling with it, cheese the game. Like, who cares? So once again, we're going to hold all of these items, and then we're going to hold down Y and B. And with items like this, it's much easier. You know, fruit, bombs, giant, the glow things that you do, because they're not going to fly away like a fairy will or an animal will. So you got to be a little bit tricky with the animals and stuff like that. But there, now we got 5 diamonds that fell to the ground. And so now we're duplicating those. You can also actually mix and match things. So if you want to do like a couple of things here, you want to do like, so let's see, oh, wait, we gotta run and jump first. Gotta remember to run and jump. Okay, so we want to do one of these Stalniks. That's actually a really fun fight. If you haven't done that yet, the Stalniks, I definitely recommend that. So let's do a Stalniks. Let's do a Black Boss Bobbleclin. whatever. Let's do a diamond. Let's do, I don't know, what's something that we're kind of low on. The Keese eyes. Oh, that's not a Keese eye. I mean, it's kind of a Keese eye. It's the big Keese and an apple. Okay. So once again, we're going to hold down Y and B, which will bring us back to the game. And now we have a plethora of stuff on the ground, and we have duplicated all of that stuff. So instead of the 6, we have 7. We now have more apples. We now have more everything. Like, yeah, it does break the game. Like, let's be real here. But does it really matter? Because it's about experiencing the game for yourself. If you want to cheese the game, cheese the game. Like, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and, like, throw away those fairies and stuff like that because I don't need them. You know, I'm well equipped with my character. My Link is in a good position here. But if I wanted more rubies, I mean, I would just do this and get 4 rubies instead of 2 rubies. So this obviously has a lot of different ways that you can do things. You know what? I don't know. No, you can't do it with a, can you do it with a shield? No, because you got to equip those. So you can only do it with materials. Obviously, you can't do it with food because you consume them. Zonai, no, you can't do it with that either. You have to keep it basically to your materials. But obviously, there's a wealth of materials that you have at your, you know, exposure. So it's smart to do if you want to stock up on stuff. And like I said, it just has to be an area that you can jump off of. As long as you can jump off of it, you can do this glitch. And I'm sure Nintendo will patch this. This is at the time of the filming of this video, I believe we're at version 1.1.01 with this game. So be on the lookout. I'm sure Nintendo will want to find a way to patch this. But in the meantime, like, I want some more hydro melons. I want some more palm fruits. And I want a bomb. Bloop. Oh, look at that. We got a wealth of goodies there. And now we have more hydro melons and palm fruits. Well, isn't that a dilly of a pickle? So let me know if you plan on using this glitch in the comment section down below. God mode has been activated for Tears of the Kingdom. You can do whatever you want now without any sort of repercussions because you can have unlimited fairies should you want to do it. And as always, guys, thank you guys for checking out this video. I know it's very different than stuff I normally do on this channel because of the fact that I'm not like a tips and tricks person, but I just found this to be so fascinating. And I felt that, you know, explaining it in a manner like this, and of course, spinning it into a God mode sort of thing makes it a lot more interesting than, oh, it's just an item duplication glitch. Like, whoopity-doo. Like, no, this is a very powerful glitch that can do a lot of things and, you know, transform your whole experience with this game. If you learned something, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new. Make sure you like the video, share it around with your friends, because we're breaking this game. And this is just a week after the game is released. God only knows what other exploits we're going to find with this game because, I mean, people have already been playing this game for a long time. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.